reason why I love TikTok is not because Sophie Rain sticks out her guy out for the Rizzler every single day, but it's because every month there seems to be a brand new dumb TikTok trend such as the Soggy Biscuit Challenge, where you form a circle around a single biscuit with your homies and the last one to goon onto the biscuit has to eat it. I'm kidding, that's not a real TikTok trend yet, but in the past, TikTok trends were somehow even worse than that. The worst TikTok trends by Visual Venture.
The ice cream licking challenge. In June 2019, something happened in a Walmart in Lufkin, Texas that started one of the most disgusting trends on TikTok. A woman and her boyfriend were walking through the store when they stopped by the freezer. As the lady stared at the shelves of ice cream in the freezer, she got a brilliant idea. She grabbed a tube of Bluebell's ice cream, removed the lid, and licked the top of the ice cream.
Great, what a brilliant idea. The very first thing you do, you see some random innocent ice cream tub just sitting in the freezer at a supermarket, and the very first thing on your mind is to just open it up and lick it. Isn't that assault technically? Like, you're technically assaulting the ice cream tub.
Then while giggling, she put it back as if nothing happened. Messing with the ice cream was already stupid, but what they did next was even more dumb.
Well, I mean, I think putting the ice cream back after you've just licked it, there's nothing that can be even more dumb than that. Like, if you're gonna lick it, at least buy it and pay for it.
Her boyfriend, who had recorded her act, uploaded the video onto social media. It instantly blew up, raking in over 12 million views in just 1 week.
When you pick up some ice cream at the store, you're gonna think twice about this after you see this video. It's going crazy online right now.
What kind of psychopathic behavior is this? Wrote one person. I'm disgusted. This should be a criminal charge, posted another.
Unfortunately, the Lufkin Walmart didn't know which specific container she tampered with, so they threw away all their ice cream.
Damn, what an absolute waste. Like, okay, I understand from a health perspective you have to do that, but I mean, bro, I would be pissed. If I owned this Walmart, I would be absolutely pissed. And the issue with these type of like tubs is that like there's no way to tell if it's been opened or not. Because at least with these plastic ones, like this is the only way to open the tub. You can only open the lid if you remove this little plastic thing. Like, this little plastic thing is detachable, and so if you see that this thing has been removed already, then you know that the tub has been tampered with. Whereas with this one, like, there is no way to tell which one like was tampered with. So honestly, this could be Bluebell's fault. Like, why would you design your ice cream tub like that?
Walmart was upset, but no one was more upset than Bluebell, the ice cream company. Bluebell asked the police to find the woman and bring her to justice. They planned to charge her with food tampering, which could mean up to 20 years behind bars. Surprisingly, some people didn't see her actions as wrong. Instead, they were inspired to copy her.
There's a new concern: copycats.
The following week, many TikTokers recorded themselves tampering with ice cream in stores and posted the videos to TikTok.
And let me guess, they all targeted the Bluebell ice cream. That would actually be messed up. Like, Bluebell makes a statement trying to like arrest this person for tampering with food, which, yeah, okay, so it's a valid thing to try and charge this person with food tampering. And so in revenge, all the TikTokers just target Bluebell back. They start licking only the Bluebell products.
They called it the Ice Cream Licking Challenge. This challenge was as unhygienic as it was ridiculous. But you know what else is ridiculous? Using a default browser that is slow and
fade. I think this was just an ad read.
But while stores were busy protecting ice cream, the challenge spread to other products. On July 3rd, a different kind of ice cream challenge began. This time, it didn't involve ice cream.
But at least with mouthwash, you can just like spit it out onto the ground. You don't have to like spit it back out into the thing, right?
In a video posted on Twitter, someone swished mouthwash, spat it back into the bottle, and put it back on a store shelf.
Okay, that's bad.
Within 48 hours, the post got over 14 million views.
So what's the next trend gonna be? Someone's gonna go into the supermarket, open up a packet of condoms, stick their dingling into it, remove their dingling, wrap the condom back up, and put it back into the packet, and just put it back on the shelves? Is that the next trend?
When the mouthwash video went viral, the cops realized they needed to act fast to stop this trend before it affected even more products. They had to start arresting people. Over the next couple of weeks, the authorities tracked down and arrested several TikTokers for food tampering and criminal mischief. And it was easy because they recorded themselves committing the crime. The things people do for fame. One of the culprits, D. Adrian Anderson, was sentenced to 30 days in jail and 2 years probation. What was ironic about D. Adrian's situation was that he actually even purchased the ice cream he tampered with. He even had the receipt to prove it. But that excuse couldn't save him from going to jail. He got charged with criminal mischief. The store had to replace all their ice cream. Eventually, TikTok and other social media platforms started taking down videos of people participating in this disgusting trend, and the challenge faded away. While this trend cost thousands in property loss, this next one plays with your mind. The orange peel test. TikTok has many relationship challenges. However, one of the most controversial is known as the orange peel theory.
The orange peel theory test involves women asking their men for an orange, and in order to pass the test, the man must peel the orange before handing it back to her.
That's it? That's the entire test? This is a test that's like breaking up relationships? So I assume people break up over this. So you're gonna break up like of your partner of 5 years purely because of a stupid orange? Like you're putting your entire relationship on the line for this stupid little fruit? Like if someone asked me to hand them an orange, I feel like peeling it would be the last thing on my mind. Because what if they want to like cut it up in a certain way? What if they want to use the zest for like a cake or something? Because I'm pretty sure there are cakes that like require like the orange zest as part of like the recipe. And if I peel the orange before giving it to them, perhaps they're gonna break up with me for that. Like perhaps they cared so much about making the cake with the orange zest that they're just gonna break up with me anyways.
In another version of the test, women ask their man to peel an orange for them and watch how they respond. If the guy peels the orange, it means he's willing to perform tiny acts of service, which is a sign that he truly loves his woman. But in case the partner refuses, it means that the relationship is doomed because he doesn't care about her.
Great, so if your man doesn't peel an orange for you, then it automatically means that he's going to become a domestic abuser. Why are we going from 0 to 100? Like this is what like the definition of jumping to conclusions is. Like this is exactly jumping to conclusions. Just because your man doesn't peel an orange for you doesn't mean he's going to eventually become like a wife beater or something.
All right, so I get the whole love language thing, right? But the thing is, they take one act and they make it define the entire relationship.
That's
a few weeks after this trend began, a TikToker revealed that her ex broke up with her over the orange peel theory. She told her boyfriend about the orange peel test, and he thought it was a dumb way to assess a relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
She disagreed. It led to a big fight, and he ended things with her.
I mean, you know what? Like that. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe the boyfriend dodged a bullet. Like I guarantee the boyfriend just dodged a massive bullet there. If your girlfriend's gonna argue with you, like thinking that the orange peel theory is real, I think she might be a little bit crazy. Like honestly, she could be the one that eventually becomes like a husband beater, like or like some sort of like family serial killer or something.
However, she wasn't heartbroken. In a video posted on TikTok, she said, "I would like someone who wants to peel an orange for me. I wouldn't ask you to. I'd just like to know that you would. Is that too much to ask?" Her video shocked viewers, making them wonder how something as trivial as peeling an orange could end a relationship. But she wasn't the only one whose relationship ended because of this test. Another woman on Reddit, a 22-year-old, was so disappointed that her boyfriend failed the orange peel test that she broke up with him. She was at home with her boyfriend when she saw the theory on TikTok and decided to try it out. But she didn't have an orange, so she asked her boyfriend to tie her hair for her. Tying her hair was supposed to resemble the act of peeling an orange.
I mean, is that really, like, does that really a resemblance? How is tying someone's hair even remotely like peeling an orange? Am I the arsehole for breaking up with my boyfriend over the orange peel theory? I mean, I don't even have to read any of this. I'm just gonna say yes. I mean, like, you just read the title. Yes, of course you are the arsehole.
She described his response in her Reddit post. "I asked him to tie my hair up for me, and he looked at me and asked me why I couldn't do it. I asked him again, thinking it was just a fluke, but he told me I could do it since I was in the kitchen and he needed to relax, stating that he just got off work. After he refused, the lady decided to break up with him because he failed the test. When she shared her story online, many people criticized her for throwing away her relationship because of a trend. She defended herself, saying, "I didn't mean to make it seem like I was testing him like a crazy girlfriend who sets up her boyfriend for failure. I simply used the theory to see what he would do and came to the realization that I was giving 90% and he was giving 30% into the relationship." As more women tried the test, videos of men peeling or not peeling oranges for their partners got millions of views.
I really want an orange, but like I don't want to peel it for myself, you know?
I'll peel it for you. You like orange?
I really want it, but like I hate peeling it.
Tough luck, buddy. Go ahead and do her.
You're not gonna peel it for me?
Do we have any?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Doing it for you.
Okay.
The way this trend started was interesting. A TikTok video showed an iMessage chat between exes who were reminiscing about their past. "I miss when you would peel my oranges for me in the morning," the first message said. "Did you learn how to do it yet?" the ex replied. "No, I still get juice all over and stab my nails too deep." The messages went viral on TikTok with people saying how thankful they were for having someone who still peels their oranges.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've had enough of this trend. Bro, I don't want to hear anything about, like, more about this trend. What more is there to say about this trend? This is such a stupid trend. I think I saw something over here as well. Look, someone said she definitely dodged a bullet. Like, since the boyfriend didn't tie the hair up, like she is the good guy in this situation. Like, there is no convincing me that the orange test is like actually real. There's no way anyone's gonna tell me that this isn't a dumb trend.
TikTokers were taking this way too seriously. A relationship expert warned against the viral test, saying an entire intimate relationship can't be boiled down to what a person does or doesn't do with an orange.
But I mean, do you really need a relationship expert to tell you that? I feel like anyone with like a functioning brain could probably figure that out. Like, how are you gonna base your entire relationship on a stupid orange?
Now, this next trend was just straight up disrespect. The dancing on graves trend.
Ooh.
In February of 2021, YouTuber Pegasus saw a TikTok challenge that made him so mad he created an 8-minute YouTube video to rant about it.
Take off those sunglasses because you don't even deserve the shade, bro. You ain't cool, you ain't got swag. I don't know when you'll realize what you're doing is wrong and it's not funny at all.
The challenge was officially called Dancing on Graves. TikTokers would visit graveyards and film themselves dancing on top of or next to random people's gravestones. Some videos showed teenagers doing choreographed routines while others just danced to pop music.
Bro, imagine dying and like seeing your grave from the heavens and then someone is just hitting the gritty on your gravestone. And it happens to be this guy. This guy who probably hasn't showered in weeks. I can literally smell him through my screen.
No one knows who started the trend, but it quickly spread as more TikTokers started doing it too. Most people who watched Pegasus's video were just as annoyed as he was. They left comments like, "I feel embarrassed to be part of this generation. I hope they go to bed every night cringing at what they did." Imagine being at a funeral, mourning the loss of a loved one, and then out of nowhere, a teenager starts doing the orange justice.
Emotes.
And guess what? Adults were doing it too. In one video, 3 people, including one adult, danced at a cemetery.
So we have what I assume is a mom and her 2 kids. Mom is all dressed up, you know, boogieing on the tombstone, doing the Fortnite boogie down challenge.
Okay, I genuinely hope the ghosts like get these people. I hope the ghosts take these people. Like, I don't believe in ghosts, but like if ghosts did exist, I hope they take these people. These people need to leave. They actually got to go. Like they've got to go, blood.
There were many more videos of adults participating in this trend. People were pissed, but the trend kept going. A TikToker named Ben danced and sang on a grave implied to belong to the 36th President of the United States. The name on the tombstone was Johnson. Most viewers seeing the name assumed it was Lyndon B. Johnson, the 36th President of the United States, and Ben's videos reached more than 9 million views on TikTok, except it wasn't the former president. Ben just found a headstone marked as Johnson and saw his opportunity for low-level internet fame. It's actually illegal in most places. YouTubers and social media influencers continued to speak out against the TikTok trend that TikTok started removing these videos and the trend ended. Now, with this next trend, we're going back to more property damage. The devious licks trend.
Oh my god, this
On September 1st, 2021, a strange video appeared on TikTok. It showed a teen stealing disposable masks from school. The video went viral quickly, gaining over 200,000 views in 1 week.
So you're telling me stealing a box of masks is enough to gain you 200,000 views in a week? Bro, that 200,000 views, that is quite a lot of views. And you only have to steal a single box of masks? But I mean, to be fair, yeah, this would have been like during the pandemic, and so, but wait. This is during the pandemic, and so that means you're stealing all the masks, so no one else can use masks. So won't that mean like COVID would have spread around so much faster in your school if you're just gonna steal the entire box of masks?
The boy was excited about the success of his video. Little did he know it would trigger one of the worst trends on TikTok. When people watched the video of this kid stealing disposable masks, it inspired others to steal things from their schools. These young, immature, impressionable kids are falling for these selfish trends. This TikTok trend is called Devious Licks. It involves students stealing school property and posting videos of it. It was called Devious Licks because according to my favorite dictionary, Urban Dictionary, a lick is a successful type of theft. Just 6 days later, another Devious Lick video appeared online. On September 6th, 2021, a TikToker shared a video with the text, "Only a month into school and got this absolute devious lick." In the video, he unzipped his backpack and showed a hand sanitizer dispenser from his school.
Out of all things you could have taken from your school, why did you decide on the hand sanitizer dispenser? That is quite possibly the most random thing you could have chosen. Like, instead of choosing something like an actual lick, because keep in mind, the definition of a lick is something that you can, sell later on for like a good payday. Bro, who's going to buy a hand sanitizer dispenser? That is not even a lick. You can't even sell this. Who's going to buy this?
This was only the second Devious Lick video, but it quickly went viral on TikTok, getting over 7 million views in 2 days.
For a hand sanitizer dispenser. It's hand sanitizer.
The trend gained more momentum over the next week as young TikTokers began posting similar videos showing off items they allegedly stole from school.
And these kids are apparently stealing anything.
The water fountain?
Even entire water fountains.
Trent's been expelled from school for riding his scooter after hours and stealing a handicap parking sign from the school.
Bro, leave the disabled people alone. They already have it hard enough for themselves. You're gonna just steal the disabled part. You're gonna steal their parking sign. So now they have nowhere else to park in the school. So that means someone is going to park in the disabled car, like the old disabled car spots. And then the actual real disabled people, they're gonna have nowhere to park. They're gonna have to park ages away from the school. And then they're gonna be wheeling around on their wheelchair for like 2 kilometers before they can actually reach the school.
From soap dispensers and fire extinguishers to computers and film projectors.
Bro, okay, why are these laptops doing the like it's not the 69, but it's like the Human Centipede type beat.
To computers and film projectors, nothing was too big or too small.
$50,000 to $60,000 of computers.
British Columbia, 42 soap dispensers were ripped out from school bathrooms within a week.
1 week.
One video even showed a student stealing a classmate's pants while he was in the bathroom stall. School principals across the country begged students to stop stealing, threatening disciplinary action. When that didn't work, they resorted to more drastic measures. Since most of the items were stolen from bathrooms, schools across the country started temporarily closing restrooms.
So then, where were you meant to do a poo and a wee? Are you just meant to pee in the back alleyway, like on the wall? Where are you meant to go to the toilet? Are you meant to do it like the old school camping way? You're meant to just dig a hole, just poo in the hole, just like get nature's toilet paper, which is leaves, just wipe your ass like that way. But I mean, yeah, to be fair, since everything was stolen from the bathrooms, yeah, I guess the most logical decision was to close the bathrooms. And so these students, they did it to themselves. Even the ones that did not steal anything, they still did it to themselves. They have to suffer because like their classmates stole stuff. That is insane.
And the trend escalated even more from stealing to vandalism. Some schools reported their toilets being sprayed with red food coloring.
I mean, are you sure it's red food coloring? It could just be period blood, potentially, even in the male bathroom, maybe.
In Ontario, a bathroom had all its urinals and toilets clogged with enormous amounts of toilet paper.
It's so sad. I just don't understand why these children are turning to that kind of vandalism to express themselves.
Police across the U.S. began arresting
themselves
and charging students. On September 16th, TikTok banned the Devious Licks trend. But this dark story has a happy ending. As the Devious Licks trend ended, a new trend started where students filmed themselves giving back. It was called the Angelic Yield trend. It began on September 17th when a TikToker made a video showing them going into their school bathroom and putting a roll of toilet paper on the toilet.
Damn, what an angelic yield. Yeah, the multi-million-dollar school will appreciate that a lot. You've just put a single roll of toilet paper on the toilet. Do you understand how much a toilet paper roll costs? That probably costs less than 50 cents.
The on-screen text read, "Just hit the most angelic yield," while the video caption said, "No more devious licks around here." The video gained over 4 million views in 3 days and inspired hundreds of young people to anonymously donate to their schools. Finally, a trend I can get behind.
They'll leave like scented hand soap on the sinks in the bathrooms, or like they'll put toilet paper, stuff like that.
Some girls put inspirational quotes on the doors and walls and placed emergency kits in the bathrooms with sanitary items. This was a remarkable turnaround. The angelic yield trend was a sign of hope for our new generation. So this next trend I personally hate a lot because it has to do with shaping our culture. Icks. Have you ever been really into someone and then they do something that makes you instantly lose interest in them? That, my friends, is called an ick. An ick is a feeling you get when something about the person you're dating suddenly turns you off. It's when attraction turns into disgust. Anything can cause an ick, like using the wrong emoji in a text or being rude to a waiter, and TikTokers took it to a whole new level by starting a trend around it.
Okay, I agree with this one because usually icks are just so oddly specific that it's just like unrealistic. It's just unreasonable. But I mean, I'm pretty sure half the time, I'm pretty sure it's just satire and people are joking. I hope. But I mean, me personally, what is my biggest ick? As long as she is over the age of 18 and doesn't have a dingling that is bigger than mine, it should be good.
The icks trend began when a few TikTok users posted videos listing the little things that annoyed them about others.
When he takes a nap, it irrationally annoys me.
Bro, just let him take
I don't like friendly guys. If I see him friendly with other people, that's a big ick.
What, so you want your boyfriend to just physically assault you and abuse you every single day? You don't want him to be friendly with you, bro? Even this guy knows.
The trend spread rapidly with people from all over the world posting their own icks.
If you get out of the car and I can see even a centimeter of your butt crack, you're getting ghosted immediately.
One of them is when a guy trauma dumps on you for 2 hours.
Trauma dump? What the hell does that mean?
It's when a guy tells you all of his problems.
Once again,
to be fair, that's slightly.
So, one TikTok account took it upon himself to compile an insane list of these women's dating icks. There are 585 reasons that women apparently do not like you.
So the thing that's disgusting to me is the fact that you must get over an ick, right? You have to get over an ick in order to have a good relationship. But the problem is it's tearing relationships apart because of a little thing that's so insignificant. The type of icks TikTokers were listing showed just how petty and judgmental society was becoming. When he asks a retailer for help and they don't hear him. When they push a pull door. When the roller coaster worker tightens his seatbelt thing.
What? So you want your boyfriend to just get flung out of the roller coaster and just smack into the ground like an egg? You want your boyfriend to die? Is that your ick?
People who weren't usually judgmental started to become judgmental because of this trend. Like this girl who tweeted, "TikTok has made me realize that icks are really a thing and I have many." Another person wanted icks to apply to friendships too, tweeting, "Can confirm friendship icks are 1,000 times worse." Everyone has things that turn them off, but we're human, right? We're not perfect, so you gotta look past them. This next trend also tears relationships apart, but in a more direct way. The cheating prank trend. In 2001, a new type of prank that was way more personal emerged, the cheating prank. This prank involves someone, often a girlfriend, tricking her partner into thinking she's cheating on him and then recording his reaction. These videos quickly became popular because of the intense reactions of the people being pranked.
And I mean, I don't blame them for being intense reactions. Like, this is a pretty serious thing. Like, being cheated on, like, I feel like, especially if you're dating someone who got cheated on in their past relationship, like, this would be like some PTSD type beat. Is that the word PTSD?
It's a prank! It's a fucking mannequin! It's a mannequin!
In one viral video, a girl sent her boyfriend a text that suggested she was cheating on him. The message she sent to her boyfriend read, "He's leaving now, you can come over."
What?
But her boyfriend's unexpected reaction made the video go viral, earning him the title of online legend. He raced back indoors and ran upstairs to their bedroom. The girl already had the camera set up. As soon as he entered, she said, "I thought you were leaving."
I was leaving until I saw your cheeky text message. Something about like coming over now, so he's leaving now, you can come over.
But instead of being mad or jealous, the boyfriend assigned a different meaning to the message.
What? Are you planning like a belated birthday surprise for me or something?
No.
You're grinning.
Your birthday was over a month ago.
Yeah, but it's never too late to celebrate, is it?
Even though she insisted that it wasn't true, her boyfriend was convinced that the text message meant she was organizing a surprise party for him. Then he kissed her and headed back out the door.
I know you're doing it. Okay, I love you so much.
Is he legit?
Her boyfriend's response got a lot of likes and positive comments online.
And then 2 days later, he proceeded to break up with her.
More importantly, it made other girls wonder whether their boyfriends would react the same way. And the only way to know was to try the prank on them. There was an explosion of cheating videos on TikTok, and each of them were different in their own way. In one video, a guy was acting really shady, pretending to hide another girl in the closet. But when his girlfriend started to get suspicious, she did everything she could to check inside the closet.
She's even pregnant and everything. So you're pretending you're hiding someone, like a woman, in the closet. Isn't that what Diddy did? Didn't he like hide women in and people, like kids, in his basement? Maybe.
Sorry, fine, I guess, whatever.
I get it. Some of these videos aren't that bad, but there were many other reactions that were dangerous. In one video, this boyfriend went straight for the punch.
Oh!
In another video, a boyfriend pulled out what looked like a pew-pew.
You play too much, bro.
This trend caused permanent damage to some relationships, but in our next trend, it caused permanent damage to themselves. The teeth filing challenge. When someone starts a video with the words, "I'm about to do something dumb," you know what's coming next is not good. That's when a girl named Ashlyn said she filmed herself doing the teeth filing challenge. This was a bizarre trend where TikTokers posted videos of themselves using nail files to reshape or smoothen their teeth. They did this to make their teeth appear straighter or fix uneven edges.
I'm gonna file my teeth down with a nail file because they are not perfect. I have some ridges and we're balling on a budget.
These videos went viral and soon hundreds of people were doing it. So Ashlyn joined the trend. She set up her camera, grabbed her nail file, and after declaring she was about to do something dumb, went to work. And it obviously didn't end well.
I originally used just a nail file and it wasn't working, so I moved to this. It was not painful when I did it, but as the days went on and I would drink cold drinks or ice cream, I felt a lot of sensitivity in my teeth.
And I wonder why. Like, perhaps you shaved maybe too much, or perhaps you shaved into the nerve of your teeth. Like, look at the comparison. This is before, so like there's a little bit of a thing sticking out, and then afterwards it looks like it's like the reverse. Instead of sticking out, it's like sunk in a little bit. I think she went a little bit too far with it. How much does it even cost to like get it done properly anyways? $50 to $500 per tooth? Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm not encouraging to do this, but like, okay. Okay, at the same time, I don't 100% blame her, but like, yeah, that's still very stupid. Still very stupid. Do not, like, never do this. Do not do this, guys.
Ashlyn had dental problems after filing her teeth because, no surprise, it's one of the worst things you can do to your teeth.
When I saw these videos, I almost fell off my chair.
The trend started around June 2020 when a 19-year-old named Mia Doe posted a video of herself filing down her uneven teeth using a nail file. Her video was viewed over 400,000 times. She allegedly decided to file her teeth because dentist offices were closed during the pandemic, so she figured she could fix her own teeth. Another TikToker admitted she shaved her teeth because dental care is so expensive. But it was gonna get a whole lot more expensive. As a trend got more popular, dentists made videos to warn people about the risks of messing with their teeth.
I mean, I would have thought that the dentist, maybe the dentist could be like encourage people to do it so that people get like messed up teeth and they have to go and see a dentist to get it like all fixed and everything, so that the dentist can charge an insane amount of money to fix all these like stupid TikTokers' teeth.
Dentist Todd Bertman calls the practice horrifying and says it does irreparable damage to your enamel.
Teeth are not like nails. They don't grow back. Filing them down can remove the enamel, which is the hard protective outer layer. Without enamel, teeth can become sensitive and painful and more prone to decay and infection.
You're gonna end up with sensitive teeth, pain, and and probably root canals as well.
Many TikTokers learned that lesson the hard way. One user who filed her teeth was in so much pain that she had to take painkillers every 2 hours. It was so bad that her dentist told her that she filed into her nerve and would need a root canal. It eventually took 2 procedures to fix the problem. Others who tried the challenge posted follow-up videos showing that they regret their actions. One person summarized their experience with this tweet.
Whatever you do, don't do this. I only did because I'm stupid and was curious.
Even Ashlyn joined forces, speaking against the trend, saying it's not worth the trouble. Another terrible dental trend was when people glued fake vampire fangs to their teeth using nail glue or super glue. Another one involved TikTokers applying bleach directly to their teeth to make them whiter. And lastly, a TikToker who closed the gaps between his front teeth using rubber bands.
Bro, I feel like that's as dumb as thinking that if you stick your finger into the barrel of a gun, it'll like explode like Looney Tunes. Like, bro, if you stick your finger into the gun like Bugs Bunny, it's not gonna do it. Like, your hand's gonna get blown up.
TikTok is the worst place to get dental advice, unless of course you're a dentist. My friends, out of all the trends so far, this next one is the worst. The Kia challenge. In 2022, people across America were complaining on social media about their Kia and Hyundai cars being broken into or stolen. However, they weren't just blaming the thieves, they were blaming TikTok. But why? The answer is in this Facebook post from one of the victims. On July 25th, Brian Addard wrote, "The whole world is nuts. I got a call from my daughter. Someone tried to steal her Kia Soul last night, smashed the window, and there's ignition wires all over the place." Then he explained why TikTok was to blame, saying, "The sick part is this model Kia is part of a TikTok challenge with instructions on how to steal this car using a USB cable and the ignition switch. They failed, but the damage is done." The Kia challenge is definitely one of the most disturbing trends ever seen on TikTok. It began in July 2022 when a TikToker at Robbie Ray posted a video of himself hot wiring a car. People were shocked at how simple the process was. Robbie Ray may have posted the video for educational purposes, but what most people saw was a tutorial on how to steal a car.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I've seen this in like a previous video I saw, but this is still insane to me. So they're just gonna target like the Asian car companies, Kia, which is I think Japanese, and then Hyundai, which is Korean, and they're gonna do GTA Grand Theft Auto on the cars using just a single USB cable. Like, what's even on that USB? So that means if I load up a USB with like 2 terabytes of furry corn, can I break into like a Mercedes or something?
After about 2 weeks, TikTok realized the danger of the video and took it down, but it was too late. Thousands of people had seen how to hotwire a car and they wanted to try it out. The Kia challenge took off. This challenge involved participants recording themselves breaking into cars, hotwiring them, and sometimes driving them away. Most of the cars that were broken into were Kias, hence the name of the challenge.
Bro, did this guy just write Kia boy on the backseat of this car using his own poo? Is this his own feces? The level of disrespect. Not only he steals this guy's random car, but he also contaminates, he vandalizes the back of the seat with his own poo.
A woman in Highland Park found out the hard way recently, just a few days ago in broad daylight. Her 2017 Hyundai was stolen where it was parked outside her second job.
Oh, her second job. Okay, her second job. So that means she was like low income anyways, and so she needed that car, and now it's just been stolen.
Tens of thousands of Kias and Hyundais were stolen. People's cars were stolen twice in one day.
Twice in a day. How is that even possible? You get your car stolen in the morning and then you go retrieve it. You get in contact with the police to like get it back. And then in the afternoon it gets stolen again. That must be an actual headache. Like, that must be so annoying. Like, just the thought of getting your car stolen twice in a single day. That's like some like Looney Tunes type beat.
Thefts of Kia and Hyundai cars rose by 767% in the Chicago area, and in New York, thefts increased by nearly 2,400%. The topic even made it into songs with rappers bragging about stealing Kias. But obviously, this came with consequences.
Locally, Arlington police say they've made several arrests and stress auto theft in Texas is a felony, which many young people might not realize.
Bro, what do you mean many young people might not realize it's a felony? I swear, stealing a car, isn't that very obviously a felony? If you break into someone's window, hotwire the car, and drive off with it, how could that possibly not be a felony?
And what's sadder is what this does to the victims. Someone tweeted, having your own car broken into, then you factor in inflation, living paycheck to paycheck. Some people can't afford repairs. I remember a while back, someone broke into my car in our driveway and the repair cost about like $2,000 or something. And
bro, at that point, you may as well just buy a new car, honestly.
I was a broke college student. It was way too expensive. Another wrote, this trend absolutely makes me feel disgusted. It's really beyond me that people think it's okay to post criminal acts, let alone participate in them after seeing them online.
It's super frustrating, it sounds like. Now I have to be careful where I park and pay attention, and it's going to change where we'll probably take my wife's car.
But it was about to get worse for the victims because some insurance companies refused to cover certain Kia and Hyundai models because of the high risk of theft. Angry car owners eventually sued Kia and Hyundai, arguing that the companies didn't install anti-theft devices in their cars, making them easier to steal.
Okay,
the lawsuit was settled for $200 million. And after intense pressure, TikTok shut down the Kia challenge. Social media trends can be fun. The internet gives us the ability to connect with one another, but my challenge for you is to not let it disconnect us from our humanity. Visual Venture.
The biggest question I have is, why does TikTok allow these trends to go on so long before the videos get removed? These trends shouldn't have been trended in the first place. Well, I mean, okay, I think the answer might be a little bit obvious for that. So basically, TikTok, the platform, the more views the platform gets, the more money they make. And so of course they're gonna allow these trends to, you know, like go on and on and on and gather as many views as possible before they step in and say, oh no, we just realized there's been a dangerous, harmful trend, an illegal trend. We're gonna stop it immediately, bro. They knew about this probably 1 hour after the first one was published. I guarantee TikTok knew about all of these things at least one day after they were published, but they intentionally let it go on for like at least like maybe a month before stepping in and like actually doing something.